boys, one city. I don't know what to talk. I'm messy. Two boys, one city. I don't know what to talk. I am currently in talks with San Francisco guy to go see him this weekend. We're making plans. I'm on the phone with Mama's boy tonight. You guys, I don't know how I'm keeping up with all. I'm with Mama's boy tonight, and he's like, "What are you doing later this week?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm probably gonna take a spontaneous trip to San Francisco." He's like, "Just for fun?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just feel like I haven't gone anywhere. I just want to go somewhere." And Mama's boy is like, "Oh yeah, that sounds cool. I haven't been anywhere either. I'm so down to like go travel with you. Like I'm very flexible. I can do what I want when I want." And I'm like, and I couldn't be like, "Oh, I'm going to see about another boy." No. So I'm like, "Oh yeah, I would love that. Like let's totally go somewhere." And I try to like backtrack, like, "Oh yeah, I might go like next weekend in 2 weeks." And he's like, "Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be up there traveling anyway in the middle of April. So I'm probably gonna see San Francisco guy this weekend in San Francisco, and then Mama's boy, I'm gonna go to San Francisco with him in 2 weeks." I'm like, I don't want to go to San Francisco at all.
You big dummy. The easiest thing you'll ever do. Dating multiple people at once, especially men, is quite literally the easiest thing you will ever do in your life. Key to breaking out of an anxious attachment style, personally, that I have found myself, is dating multiple people. I really call anxious attachment style people, aka me, fairy tale lovers. This is because we will find a way to romanticize and glamorize literally anybody. The fact that almost every single anxious attachment person, you tell them to date multiple people and they're like, "How do you do that?" That goes to show you just how extensive anxious attachment is. We literally cannot wrap our minds around like not being attached to one person. Like, there's just not enough space for us to be attached to several people. The problem is anxious attachment style people normally get very attached to anxious avoidance. The whole purpose of dating multiple people at once is to teach you that you don't have to get so intimate and so deep in right away. The reason
You big dummy.
Ladies, don't never let a person make you feel bad for dating. Like, you are supposed to date multiple people to see who you like. You will never find out the man that you like if you don't date and explore. Like, men are trying to make you feel bad for that. It's nothing wrong with dating 3 guys at one time. As long as you're not having sex with all these guys, it's nothing wrong with that. And can't nobody make me feel bad for that. I just feel like you'll never know who you like. Now, if you already dated and you know for sure, okay, this the man for me, this the person for me, then yes, you go and you talk to just that man because he's applied so much pressure that makes you not want to talk to nobody else. This shit is a game. And when I say it's a game, it's not about running game on nobody, but it's a game as far as like you need to be dating and
Salute. Let's just deal with this right here. Let's just go over what she said. Right? She's over here, cake batter all over the grill. It's not her hair. Lashes looking like straight up umbrellas. It's just too much going on here. You don't know what she really looks like. But even with all that going on and the delusion, they're telling you should be fine with them dating multiple men and you being part of the roster. So, let's break this down. First of all, men already know when they're dating you, since you putting it out there, they already know you have a roster of guys. Matter of fact, those roster of guys already know that they're part of the roster. What does that mean? Nobody is taking you seriously. Nobody. They're not taking you seriously. See, when men try to give you a jewel, drop a jewel, hey, focus on one guy and choose the right guy that you're going to focus on and build with that guy. They're doing that to help you. Because they know which you don't understand. You have a small window of period. You have a small window of time when you can go out there and actually get picked. Yes, get picked. Men do the picking and choosing. You can get picked. They like to talk, oh, the pick-me's. Yeah, it's the ones that's not getting picked talking about the pick-me's. Because it's the men that's out there doing the picking. So, it's a small window. Very small. Only a few years. So they're trying to help you by telling you, hey, listen. Find a good guy. There's plenty of them out there. Build with him, because in the next 5 years, you running around like that, nobody is checking for you. Why? Why nobody checking for you? Because you had a roster of dudes and you thought that out of those 5 to 10 guys that you were dealing with, at least one of them is going to settle down. No, all of them are there for tizzy tours. And we're not trying to hear you lying, talking about, oh, you're going on dates and there's no tizzy tours. Guess what, right? Guess what? What do you think guys go on dates for? It's so bad right now for them that guys are straight up asking before the date, hey, we're about to go in this restaurant right here. It's about, probably be around $150, $200. You giving me some buns? You giving me some top? And they'll get offended. They'll get offended. Oh, you think you think you're paying for some buns? You think you taking you to dinner means yes, that's the reason why they taking you out. So they could take you on a tizzy tour. So soon as they start getting an attitude or being smirky, and guys are turning right around and leaving them right there. You know why? Because they're tired of being used. She said, oh, she's going on dates. Doesn't mean that, she's sleeping with him. Okay, so they're just taking you on dates and getting nothing in return? All right, then they're not going to take you on dates. That's what's happening now also. Dates are not happening. Okay, so now you have a roster of guys that's willing to take you on a tizzy tour, but they're not taking you on dates because y'all have been openly saying that you're only going on dates to eat. Guys are listening, learning, and they're not taking you on dates. So if you have a roster of guys and they're not taking you on dates because they're not, then what are they doing? Oh, you getting that $40 special. You're only calling them up when you need something, when you need a bill paid. Yeah, it's turning into that. And guess what? Even if they're doing that, that's only for a short period. They get tired of you. It's a game? She said it's a game. It's not a game. It's not a game. And all these women that you're seeing in these clips talking about dating multiple men, it's all fun when they're young. It's all fun. That's what they do. You know who they learn that from? They learn that from their mothers. They learn that from their aunts. Oh, you're young. You don't need to settle down. Go out there and date as many men as you want. Catch all the STDs, houses in Virginia you want. Then when they're washed, polluted, and nobody's checking for them, who are they going to blame? Who are they blaming in their 30s? Who are they blaming in their 40s and 50s? Black men. Why? Why are you blaming us? We told you. You can't blame us. This is what you wanted to do. You wanted to be for the streets. Congratulations. You got what you wanted, the streets. Oh, you thought that you can get a guy anytime you felt like it. Oh, you thought that you can reverse all this anytime you felt like. Oh, you thought that it doesn't matter what time you decide to get serious. Whenever you get serious, you can do whatever you want when it comes to relationship. Then when you find out you can't, you crash out. No man in his right mind will take a woman that's dating multiple men serious. No smart man with resources is going to do that. And she's talking about applying pressure. Oh, so you mean, what's applying pressure? You know what applying pressure to them is? See, applying pressure with Becky and Maria, you know what that means? Calling them, texting them good morning, taking walks in the park. That's what applying pressure to Becky and Maria mean. You know what applying pressure to Keisha means? Spending money on them. That's what they mean. That's what it means, spending money on them. So if she's dealing with other men and you know, she has a roster of other guys, the only way she'll stop dealing with those other guys and just straight deal with you is if you're paying her. There's a word for that. It's only if you're paying her. That's what applying pressure means. Applying pressure doesn't mean calling her. Nope. Spending time with her. Nope. It just means spending money on her. They're done, man. They're done. This is them in their youth. This is them in their youth. This is what they're talking about. Dating multiple men. That's disgusting. It is. It really is. It really is. To men, when they see that, they don't see wifey material at all. They see the streets. And if they were smart, they will look at it from the men's perspective, because it's the men that are doing the choosing when it comes to marriage. It's the man that has to propose. It's the man that has to commit. So whatever we look at, whatever we see, if you need to know what it is that we're looking at or how we look at things. You're looking at how things look when it comes to your mother, your sisters, your aunts, everybody else that's the matriarch around you, and you thinking that's right in the Zach, and you're wrong, and that's the reason why y'all continue to lose for decades upon decades upon decades, and it's only getting worse. You know, before it was Becky, Maria, Marrakesh. Now brothers are going overseas. Y'all really done. Brothers are going overseas now. Y'all are done. Finito. You can't compete with nobody. With the women over here. You definitely can't compete with the women overseas. If you can't compete with the women over here, don't even think about it overseas. There's nothing but tradition overseas. Y'all are finished. And y'all can keep out here
running your mouth talking about how much you're not going to do for a guy, how much you're going to date. It doesn't matter. We're the ones who ultimately get the last say so, and we're the ones who have the resources. Y'all are broke. Y'all are done. Super done. Anyway, peace to black men. Stay in the shadows. And again, don't be out here being a part of a roster. I don't care if you just want to take on a Tizzy tour, because the thing about that is, if you willingly know she has a roster, right? You willingly know that there's a possibility that she might have an STD. Why? Because she's getting taken on Tizzy tours with multiple men, which put them at a high risk. So if you know that, and you're still taking on a Tizzy tour, then you're asking for it. And when you do end up with an STD, and maybe even more unfortunate, houses in Virginia, you can only blame yourself because you knew what you were sleeping with. You knew what you was laying down with. And the only thing you cared about was taking on a Tizzy tour. You got to be more disciplined, man. Black men, you have to be more disciplined. But anyway, peace, salute, stay in the shadows.